welcome to EA Sports. A little 3-on-3 action set to go down. It's about to go down. The North End have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Levels them when they hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Down the right side and into the zone. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And it's a quick pass to 2 Chainz. Drives it to the crease. Oh, it's stayed out. It's stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all real, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Slides it back to the blue line. Takes it over.
He's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he is out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Solid hit on the play. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Handles the puck. And he lays him out with that collision. Great save. What a great play.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. St. Louis has it in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the rush. Denies him with the save. Hack Daddy's got it in the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. The Bruisers gain possession along the wall. And he takes the feed. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. And a successful clearing attempt. 2 Chainz has the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides by the check. Rocked on the play. 2 Chainz has it in the defensive end. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Money. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Back to the goal line. Turns it away on the slap shot. Takes the puck at the point. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Denies him.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
And he makes the save on that play. Throws it on net from there. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. fresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Bruisers have generated a ton of offense in terms of shots, James. I mean, they have the majority of them, but the goaltending duo at both ends has been incredible. They have yet to put one on the board.
Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Cuts into the paint.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Here's a shot, and he shuts the door again. Nice feed from the right wing. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Drives to the sweet spot. Pokes it away in his own end. And he elects to play the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. Passing through it. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Bruisers scoop it up along the boards. Handles the pass. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Two Chains takes the puck. The Bruisers take it along the wall. Quick pass to Money. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Two Chains picks up the puck. Moving into the attacking zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Money's moving the puck through his own zone. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Takes off the defender with some nifty moves. Along the half wall with the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Money. Over the line they come. Picks up the puck. Hammers one at the net. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Late goings of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Nashville's got possession here in their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. With possession along the wall. Ryan's working it around in the corner. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end.
Unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
St. Louis has finally punched on through with the team's first goal in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their game. I've liked the way they've been aggressive in nature here, James. But most importantly, they haven't gotten frustrated. They come up against a hot goaltender. They put a ton of shots on net, but they've continued to stay the course, and it's paid off.
third period underway. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Nashville's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game. And I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be. And it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
Nashville's got the puck against the boards. And a great save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And that's blocked from someone in front. The Bruisers move the puck in the defensive zone. Fires it on net. And a great save. Two Chains explores his options in the corner. Grabbed along the boards by Bryan. Moves around along the half wall. The Bruisers take possession in the defensive end. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the puck, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. St. Louis continues to lead by a pair of goals. Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. Fires it and kept that one out of the net. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
On the backhand! Score! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. And this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
St. Louis continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. And this gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper. Here's a shot. There's another stop. Pass out front. Takes a shot. He gets that one too.
He's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy.
He scores! Off the pipe and launching the twine.
It's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, I love the goal on this play, but I think I even like the assist better. I mean, the contact that is initiated to be able to get possession of the puck is the reason why the whole play starts. Just love that initiator.
The Bruisers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
St. Louis gains control of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Back over the top. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat-trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. Well, I've been here. I mean, you're up against a tough opponent, someone who's really fast. You feel like a turnstile because you've just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride. He gets it to length, and man, does he convert on it.
St. Louis continues to be on point here in this third period, finding more and more offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been generating offense. They've been strong in their own zone as well, James. They've just been great from start to finish. The coach is going to love this one. It's been a terrific performance, a 200-foot game that's led to the score.
Denies him with the save. Feeds the puck over
something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Money. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes it to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Scores! Well, they've added another. Maybe a little too late, Cheryl, but they haven't quit, right? Like, that's the one thing. They haven't packed it in just yet.
Well, a little too late, though, James. I mean, they're packing a little bit of bite right now, but look at the scoreboard. The only one who feels good about this one is the goal scorer gets a tick in that box.
Slides into Pack Daddy. Huge steal in his own end. He might have a step here. Pass it across. But he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on this part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Bruisers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. That is the final penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. And the shooter lines up. Here we go. And the officials didn't like that, and quite frankly, you can't do that in hockey. St. Louis continues to lead here in this final frame. They have been the busier team and the dominant team offensively tonight. Two Chain scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. St. Louis came to play in a big way tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, I mean, it felt like they were in control of the game in its entirety here, James. And just look at the shot volume. But what I did love about their game was their transition, how they were able to get into the offensive zone and establish an attack right away to the net.
Two of the game's top talents meet tonight. He's a fan favorite, dishing out the hits and assists. Allen's a true marvel to watch on the ice. He can score and he can hit. I'm fired up for this one. I know Pounder, my broadcast partner, is too, and we've got you covered in a moment. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Bruisers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Quick feed to Money. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dishes it off. The 67's going to hold the puck in their own end. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Poked away. Scooped up along the wall by Money. Here's the transit front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. St. Louis has it behind the net. Oh, when she threw a perfectly executed hip check. Oh, what a hit, you might say. They reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Here's a short pass to Money. Puck picked up by Allen. The 67's taken across the blue line. Scores! The captain delivers! And on the heels of that goal, he continues that point-a-game streak against this squad.
Well, he uses the emotion of these rivalry series games to his advantage here, doesn't he? And he elicits a ton of skill when he gets this puck off. But most importantly, James, is what he means to this team right now. I mean, every time he's on the ice, he's getting puck touches, and he's finding a way to put it to the net.
Shot! Oh, great save!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Puck picked up by the open ice. Goes right to the crease!
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Moves the puck. Passes it over. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. He scores! The captain leading by example.
Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck, low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
Minnesota's won the faceoff at center. Levels him with the hit. Money's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here's the chance. What a steal in his own end. 2 Chainz moves the puck. Moves it to Money. Too many bodies in the way. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Oh, and another save.
I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy, it provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
St. Louis has had some good looks here in this first period, but they still trail. Wow, Schmid just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a great A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and a willingness to get in front of it.
First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Both teams seem to be recharged and play is underway here in period number 2. Here's a blast, and he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Nice hit on the play there. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Loses his balance on the play. Minnesota's got the puck. Takes the feed up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's flicking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Back-to-back hatties in this rivalry series. Wow.
I mean, he just plays his best hockey against this team. I mean, there's an urgency to his game. It's like he's got eyes in the back of his head. He scans. He does it all. He's shot. And you put it all together, and he has been absolutely lethal.
He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Cuts to the paint. Oh, it just gets a piece of it.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Here's an odd man rush. Quick shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Allen's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
The Bruisers win the draw. 2 Chainz carries the puck in his own zone. St. Louis on the attack. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Denied by the puck stopper. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Bruisers have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. Allen's won the draw inside his own end. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. 3-0 is where we sit. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, he scores! Talk about staying with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a power goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive. He gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal. This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
St. Louis needed that. Now can they build on it?
They need to build on it. They've been going through the motions for most of this game, and you have to play with emotion and with fire if you want to be successful. So dictating the pace is going to be the next step.
Makes another stop!
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And off the draw, they win possession. Moves it quickly over to Allen. Moves it. Scores! The captain comes through! The 67s are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Slides it across. Brinson rips it. Answers it with an even better save. The Bruisers seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. St. Louis will play it at center. Sidesteps the check. That knocks it off the puck. Quick feed to Allen. Takes it to the net. The backhander misses wide of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Tap dances around the check. Moves it over to Parker. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Oh, he denies them with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
St. Louis is losing heading into the third period here, James, but between the second and third, you know the coach would have been saying, hey, continue to play confident with the puck. You've been dominating possession time. It's just a matter of capitalizing on the opportunities.
The Bruisers have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Shuts him down. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that mix shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And he takes the pass. And the human buzzsaw has it for the breakaway. He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it. What a counterattack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James, and that momentum it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
So the point streak continues against them as he just continues to bury goals against these Ravs.
It's almost as if every shift is purposeful. It's calculated. I mean, he has it on the perimeter. He's opening up the middle somehow. And if he's driving the lane, he knows he's going to take it with a great shot. I mean, he sees the game in layers.
Puck scooped up by Allen. Tiptoes around the poke check. All alone! He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Minnesota's got to be feeling good how this game has played out tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, their opponent has certainly outshot them, James, but it's not about the number of shots. It's what goes in and what drops for you. They just need to continue on, but they don't want to give up too many opportunities on the other side. There's still some game left to play here.
The Bruisers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Loses the coverage there. Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it, with a good look, and he makes an incredible score.
And they needed that.
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal.
St. Louis has dramatically changed the look of this game here in the third.
Two good teams going head-to-head, and this is going to be a nail-biter right to the finish. You can feel the energy after that goal.
There's the whistle, and it's a penalty shot. And it's go time. Takes a shot. Scores!
Gotta love the penalty shot. A lot of fun for the fans in the building as well. For the shooter, it can be nerve-wracking, but you have to embrace the moment, embrace the pressure. She does just that, and she finishes it.
The Bruisers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Sends a pass over. Great read with the stick. Trying to shake loose. Scores! Critical!
He gets in front of the pack with a flash, James. He winds up on a breakaway. There's pressure coming in behind, but the wherewithal to know where they are and how much time he has, that's the key here. So he can pull off his move and put it in the back of the net.
Well, it's hard not to think that the beaking should continue as he picks up an assist, extending his point streak in this rivalry series.
Well, he certainly earned the right to chirp right now, hasn't he? Look at the stat sheet, James, and every time he plays this team, he's just on another level. There's a rhythm to his game, and I think he's ready right from puck drop each and every time.
Here's a shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The 67s look to start the transition game. To the front! Avoids the defender. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Feeds it over. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Here comes the penalty shot. And the moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. And he turns it aside on the penalty shot. Pounder in a word. Huge.
That is huge. And he didn't look nervous at all when they awarded that penalty shot, did he? He was welcoming it, challenging the shooter there. Just look how aggressive he was, getting to the top of his crease. He wanted that one, and he won that battle.
Counters a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Good hit to pull him off the puck. Drops him. And makes the save. Minnesota's got it along the wall. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes. Minnesota's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Driving right to the front. Big time stop there.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. St. Louis has put a lot of pucks on net, much to the appreciation of their coaches, but they need to finish on one of these chances in the third. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Takes it across the blue line. Dishes it off. And that goes wide.
St. Louis has worked hard and shown their effort.
Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
St. Louis has to continue to press and attack here in period number 3.
That was a nice play there to convert on that goal, but they need the other lines to get going, the other deep pairings as well to jump into the attack. They need just a lot load of goals here if they want to even have an opportunity of winning this game. Two Chains seems so dangerous tonight. He wants that puck on his stick. He's got 2 goals already, and he's looking for the hat trick.
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Oh, puts it off the post. You can hear the ping from up here.
I think that he felt the pressure there, James. Tried it a little bit more time, and it's a game of inches, and he missed.
Feeds the puck across to 2 Chains. Here's a backhander. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Minnesota's efficiency in the shot department is really the story in this one tonight.
It is the story in this game, but there's another story, and it's the great goaltending that they received that gave them an opportunity to get the puck back and go in.
So much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.
tonight. I wanna be the best, just better than you. Who is I kidding? Trying to be the bigger boy, a little bigger than you. But the shoe ain't fitting. I'm the king of jealous feelings in this sea of envy swimming. I don't wanna be the best, just better than you. Who is I kidding? Hey there, city boy. What will it take to make you compromise? 'Cause I don't think you understand how much you will always be mine. So much for this easy living. Jealousy's a game I'm winning. Won't you sit down so I stand a chance tonight? I wanna be the best, just better than you. Who is I kidding? Trying to be the bigger boy, a little bigger than you. But the shoe ain't fitting. I'm the king of jealous feelings in this sea of envy swimming. I don't wanna be the best, just better than you. Who is I kidding?
Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. My name is James Cebulski. We are about to drop the puck on some 3-on-3 hockey. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Bruisers take possession here on the opening drive. We are underway. Quick pass to Money. Madison's got control of it now from their own end. On the attack along the boards. Quick blast. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Two Chainz works the puck in his own zone. The Bruisers pick up steam and are on the attack. Passes it over. Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put the shot on target, but instead, he misses.
His reflexes on display tonight. Madison's got a hold of the puck now. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Two Chainz now along the wall. Glove save by the goalie.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck. Here's a chance. Shuts him down.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Madison's looking to break out. Here they come on the attack. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Madison's got control of the puck. Oh, nice use of the boards with the pass. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Spartans gain possession. Madison's got the puck in the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Cantu. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here they come on the attack. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Strong defensive effort. Into the corner of the attacking area. Here's the shot. Makes the glove stop.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The game is still scoreless. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Slides the puck across to Money. Slides it across. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Cantu. Loses his check, and he's on the breakaway. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Madison's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
Takes the feed from the left side. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Works it across to Two Chains. And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. Skates across the blue line. Drills them. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Oh, look at this. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Madison's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those lanes, and that's exactly what they need to do if they want to go up by more than 1.
And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Scores on the rebound. It's buried. Madison's got to be feeling good about how their game is going tonight, extending the lead to 2.
And I think there's a bit of relief here, James. I mean, when you've been peppering the goaltender all night long and you're not being rewarded for it, sometimes it can go the other way, but they execute on that one and they give themselves a cushion.
The Spartans gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Taken by Cantu. St. Louis has it near the wall. The Bruisers will play it from the defensive zone. Two Chains plays it against the boards. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a save in front. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
St. Louis has possession of the puck. the pass. Madison's got the puck against the half wall. Tries to the crease. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Bruisers have it now. Here they come up along the wing. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Here they are on the attack. He says, let's get physical on that play. Money's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the dish. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
Cantu's doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Sends it across. And there's the save. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. Sends the pass over. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Madison's got it in their own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Oh, look at this chance. Angles it over to Money. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James.
Takes up his shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Bruisers are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retrieved it, they haven't hounded it, they haven't been aggressive, and as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game.
St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves for the check. Steps in front of the shot. Can't keep a hold of it. Drills them. Puck grab by Cantu. They've got numbers here and makes the save. Madison's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Slides the puck over. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
The Spartans are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Madison's got a hold of it along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Runs it away.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Madison's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. Big time stop.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Cantu's got the puck. Sends it over it. Can't get the shot off. Off the stick. Oh, answers back with the stop on the one-timer. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. He's in all alone. Great save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Here in the back half of this period, it's 4-0. This has been a one-sided affair right from the get-go. Money's got it across the line. Huge steal in his own end. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. Buries it for the goal. The Spartans continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shakes loose. Denies him in close.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area, and defends his creep.
Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a takeaway. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a tough sound to hear when you're in a prime shooting area, but you gotta give some kudos to the tender who's in good position and forces that shot.
And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Denies him in front.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
And a great save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And we'll reset things after that icing. Madison's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Takes the pass. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what he's got to step. 9 seconds, and he makes the save. The final horn sounds. First shutout here with his new teammates, and that's got to feel extra special.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime you get a win, let alone a shutout, you feel good about yourself because you know you contributed. You want to be a key contributor. In particular, when you're starting with a new club, you want to make sure everyone around you feels the vibe and the chatter is all positive.
And we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.